Good morning. That is how I feel today. Last night, I took my nighttime pill packet, but I did not want to fall asleep. But I think that has nothing to do with the detox, and it has everything to do with the fact that I totally fouled up last night and ended my night with hot chocolate with marshmallows and Rice Krispie treats. So, because of course, after I like ruined myself by eating one, they were like, "Oh my gosh, there's so many treats left. Please, people have some." And I was like, "Sure, I'll have a second one," because I already messed up. So I'm pretty sure that's the reason I did not want to go to sleep last night. I just wanted to stay up and like watch stupid TV, right? Like binge watch on Netflix, because I was like, I'm so wide awake, which is crazy because before I forgot and had that sugar, I was so tired, like so just low energy. But this morning, holy moly, I am like waking up charged, ready to go, which is amazing. Um, that's not, I mean, normally I'm like, okay, recently, because I've been having sleep issues, I have not been waking up like this. Normally, I wake up just fine, ready to start the day. But today, it was like, charge! Like total energy. So this is new. Like I said, normally, my normal self is I wake up and I'm like, okay, let's go. But now I'm like, all right, let's go. So it's a big difference, despite the fact that I had like really nasty, sugary blah, blah last night. So that's awesome. My poop this morning was very, very small. And it was one of those like wet fart poops. So I have a feeling that later today, I'm going to get a little more. Now I did have yesterday, my hemorrhoids started to, and it's not like active hemorrhoids, but my butthole started to itch a little tiny bit last night. So I think that's just whatever working in my gut to work whatever out. So I am expecting that symptom this week is an itchy butthole. If you've never dealt with an itchy butthole, you definitely don't have any idea what I'm talking about. This was something that like many years ago, like a decade ago, I was having issues with this. And I was just like, oh, my butthole's so itchy and I don't know why. And my boyfriend at the time is looking at me like, you're obviously not cleaning your butt enough. Like, clean your butt better and it won't itch. And so I just, for like a decade straight, I was like adamant about cleaning my butthole, like extra soap and like getting it all up in there. But I still had the itchy thing. And it wasn't until I had a baby and I dealt with hemorrhoids, like actual hemorrhoids for the first time in my life, which is apparently pretty normal after you have a child. But for me, it was like extra rough because I ended up getting an episiotomy and they ended up shooting me through with like super powerful antibiotics, and that just like, boom, hemorrhoids. So it wasn't until I experienced actual hemorrhoids that I was like, oh, that's what that was. My asshole boyfriend was looking at me like I was dirty and didn't clean my butthole well enough, but it was literally just I wasn't eating the right foods. And so my butthole, like, the glands back there just, were like mildly swollen. Again, not full-blown hemorrhoids by any means, but just swollen enough that it was like a little itchy. So that's what I'm going through right now, is that like very mild, like just that little ring of itch. Actual hemorrhoids are a bear. Please don't ever get to that point. If you have gotten to that point, bless your heart, because it hurts to sit. It hurts to walk sometimes. Like, it's hard. After my pregnancy, I really had a lot of sympathy for the elderly folk that have those issues. because that's what they're dealing with, when they have to have those suited, super padded seats to sit on. Because if you sit on anything hard, it literally hurts because those glands are so swollen that they're just like, don't sit on me, don't sit on me. So, talk about gaining respect for a different community of the population. But yeah, so other than that, I'm like just wide full of energy. So I can't wait to start the day. I'm really excited. I'm going to get a lot done today. And I'm sure at some point I'm going to hit that super slow, groggy, slow motion moving, that I hit yesterday. But we'll see what happens. I have my giant bag full of produce that I did not put in the fridge last night, so I should probably go do that. But yeah, I'm feeling fabulous. And I don't have any plans today. The only thing on my agenda is my son is getting dropped off. Like, I don't even have to go anywhere. And it's a rainy day outside, rainy and just drizzly, and I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling so like, woo. So hopefully this like crazy amount of energy is actually going to stick with me after this detox. I'm very excited about that. Anyways, I'm going to sign off. I have not had my morning packet yet. I figured since I'm supposed to have my morning packet with food, I figured that I would kind of wait till I was a little bit more hungry, probably later this morning, and have it then like 9 or 10 or something. Because I'm not used to eating first thing in the morning because I'd been practicing intermittent fasting for a while now. And so it's just not a thing. But I was thinking, after my squash incident yesterday, the raw squash, I was like, okay, I'm going to be sauteing up a whole bunch of stuff in, not butter. I almost said butter. In olive oil. They say olive oil or avocado oil. So stick with the veggie oils. So I'm going to be sauteing up a bunch of veggies in olive oil, and I have some potatoes, and I did buy some sweet potatoes, even though they said try and avoid that, but I was like, whatever, I love sweet potatoes. But now I'm kind of thinking like, I kind of want the other potatoes because I'm thinking about just doing potato dinners where I just make a nice fluffy baked potato and then just top it with the sauteed veggies. I think that is going to be amazing, an amazing way to eat the veggies rather than just like, okay, now I'm having sauteed onions and leeks. Okay, now I'm having sauteed broccoli. And now I'm having sauteed, I don't even know what else I bought. Cabbage. I bought a big head of cabbage. That's going to be amazing. I did buy a thing of red lettuce, so I'm probably going to make like wraps or something with that. I don't know. Or I'll just eat the lettuce plain like my son does. My son will just peel leaves off and just, it's so yummy. So I'll probably do that. It's amazing when you're hungry and you're just starving for food, how attractive just raw veggies become. When normally you're just like, why would you eat lettuce plain? But when you're like, oh my gosh, what can I eat? Oh, this looks amazing. You're just like, argh. So I'm assuming I'll hit that point today and I'll just be like, lettuce. Because I did kind of eat a lot of broccoli yesterday. I still have more broccoli, but I'm going to go put that bag in the fridge because it's kind of warm in here now. It was so cold in here yesterday because I didn't have the heat on, but I guess the heat kicked on overnight. And so now I'm like, oh, veggies. Yeah, let me go take care of you. But yeah, I'm super stoked for this week. Like, this energy is redunculous. And like I said, if this becomes normal this week as I detox, and get, whatever, I was going to say heavy metals, but honestly, it can take like 8 months to a year to get a lot of heavy metals out of your body with you doing like a veggie fruit detox every day. So I probably won't get much of that detoxed, but I'm super stoked. Like, if this energy continues on, I'm just like, who needs coffee? No one. That's just another addiction that people have gotten themselves into. And same with sugar. Like, who's gonna need sugar? Now, again, I have to have a full day of just fruits and veggies because I totally fell deathless. I literally made it almost the whole day. It was like 8:30 at night. And here I am with like sugar in both hands, like drinkable sugar and edible sugar, one in each hand. Like, what the heck, Beth? Like, what are you doing? Oh, lapsus of the mind. Anyways, um, yeah, so I'm gonna get going today. Woohoo! Hopefully you have an awesome day. Yay!